It's 94.7 FM Blair Radio, our nonprofit news brought to us by RVR Bank. Want to say thank you to them and all of our sponsors for bringing you events, activities, and what's happening right here in Blair, Washington County and the surrounding area. As we are in our cycle right now, it's time to bring in Three Rivers Public Health. And welcome. Thank you for coming in today.
Thanks for having me.
And it's a beautiful day to be blown in.
Yes, it's a little breezy.
A little breezy, but it feels like summer, springy summer. So a good time of year. But that does mean a lot of changes for you guys because you have to kind of follow along with what season is affecting what for everybody, right?
Sure. Yep, we do. Definitely the seasons affect environmental health in our field. And so what I came to talk about today is a lead testing event that we have coming up at our Fremont office. It is a free testing event that is happening this Wednesday, the 12th, from 3 to 6 p.m. for children under the age of 6 who are most susceptible to lead poisoning. So it's a it's a capillary blood test, finger poke. Results come back right then or shortly after. It's a couple minutes long, and we're just encouraging people that have homes that were built before 1978 may have lead-based paint. And if you have children in the home, not a bad idea to get them tested if they haven't been.
And not only that, I know there's communities all around us that are working on replacing a lot of the water lines and stuff like that. I know there's in the past couple of years, the Get the Lead Out project has been sponsored as well. So, but again, it is one of those things. It's good to kind of know. If you know, then what is the next step? Does that, how do you mitigate that?
Sure. Well, at this point, we are more involved in homes that have children in them that test above 3.5. The threshold for lead poisoning is 3.5 micrograms. Let me check my notes. Micrograms of lead per deciliter of blood.
Okay.
In those cases, as far as testing goes, additional testing is required when we get a blood lead level at that point. But then we at the health department do offer free home lead inspections for homes in our jurisdiction where a child is tested of 3.5 or above. So we have a couple of certified individuals that can come and do testing and determine what areas of the home are causing the lead poisoning. So I think a lot of people are under the impression that most lead poisoning comes from like eating paint chips.
Right.
Yeah, that's typically not the case. Most lead poisoning incidents in children come from the dust, the lead dust, where there's lead-based paint in that dust. They're very, it's very fine dust. Oftentimes it's not visible to the eye, to the naked eye.
It's almost like a gas.
Kind of, yeah. It's just real fine. And so infant and toddlers are more susceptible because their bodies are still developing. And also they put lots of things in their mouths, right?
Right,
Their toys, their hands, and can cause some pretty significant health issues if not mediated. So
that is, again, explains a lot for some older generations, but no, not really. But, again, this is something that continues to go because these homes, a lot of the homes around here are older homes.
Yes.
You don't have a lot of, there's a lot of new construction, but even if it's been painted over multiple times, it's still there.
Yes, and it's areas like where there's friction, that causes that lead dust to come about. So, windows, doors, places where there's friction. Our event is Wednesday at our Fremont office, 3 to 6 p.m. You do not need to make an appointment, and it is free.
It's free, and then, but do you have to show proof of where you live within the three counties?
Well, within the 3 counties.
Right, whether it's at Dodge, Washington, or Saunders counties. So again, but it goes from what time to what time?
3
again?
to 6.
3 to 6 o'clock, so just kind of line up, it's going in.
Yep, just
Hey,
go. Yep, just go on
into the
inside
facility.
and talk to the front desk staff, and they will get you set up.
Okay, so again, that is this Wednesday,
Yes.
day after tomorrow, or because we're recording this on Monday. So put that on your calendar. And again, you're focusing first and foremost on those with infants, toddlers.
Yep, under 6.
Under 6. So again, if there are people that are older, over 6, is that something to be concerned about?
Not as much, because our bodies are able to process lead
Right.
better. I mean, no lead is really is ideal, but if it's an adult that's concerned about lead exposure, that would be something they could talk to their primary care doctor about.
Sure. Okay. So again, this Wednesday, 3 to 6 o'clock at the Fremont office, and that is, let's see,
2400 North Lincoln Avenue, so
over by the mall.
kind of by the
Kind
mall.
of the mall.
Yep, east of the mall.
Yeah, on the north side of the lights.
no, yes.
Yeah. So
Yes.
north
Across from-
side of the Village Inn.
Yes.
So
Yep.
right in that area. So again, thank you for coming in
All right.
and letting us know. Anything going on in the Blair facility that you want to talk about?
We're still offering our vaccinations are still available. We have our health educator there as well, Monday through Thursday. If you need help with a car seat, if you are a new parent or got a new car seat and want to make sure it's installed correctly, you can give us a call. And we'd be happy to set up an appointment with you at our Blair office. We still have lots of people coming, driving into our Fremont office for car seat appointments, but we can definitely take those here in Blair.
And then weather's turning nicer. You're getting your calendars booked for all the spring and summer events. And so you can follow along on Facebook and your websites for
Yep.
that.
We do in the summer, we do our bike safety events in each of our 3 counties, as well as our child passenger safety checkup events as well. So not on the calendar yet, but they'll be coming soon.
And follow along on the Facebook
Yes,
page
Facebook,
or go
Instagram.
to the website
Yep.
and be able to learn all about that. So again, helping our neighbors, our friends, our families be able to stay healthy and strong and grow our communities. Thank you very much at Three Rivers Public Health.
Thanks for having me.